Hey guys, it's Friday, and I'm beginning to think my Friday Reads videos are stuck on repeat, because I am still reading the same book I was during my last Friday Reads, and I think the Friday Reads before that. And that is Ruins by Dan Wells. This is the last book in the series. Really enjoying it. I'm more than halfway. I'm on page 241. Got 210 pages left, but for some reason I just haven't been in the mood to read as much as I usually am, so I'm really just barely getting through very many pages a day. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's a bit of a slump. Who knows? I'm also listening to an audiobook of The Book and Blood and Shadow. This is by Robin Wasserman. This one's really, really good. Our main character is Nora. She's in prep school. She makes friends with a boy named Chris, his girlfriend Adrian, and their friend Max, who becomes her boyfriend later on. Max, Chris, and Adrian and Nora are all research assistants to a professor who is studying a thing called the Voynich Manuscript. And this actually exists in real life. It's a manuscript that no one has been able to decipher in decades. It's filled with symbols and illustrations of animals and plants and strange astronomical phenomenon. Nobody really knows what it's about, and nobody can, decipher the code, or is it a dead language? Nobody knows, but lots of people are trying to figure it out, and now they are doing that as research assistants. And Nora's job is to decipher these letters. There's a group of letters written by a man named Edward Kelly. He is an alchemist to the Holy Roman Emperor at the time this manuscript was found, and believed actually to be the author of the manuscript. And along with his letters are some letters from his daughter to her brother, and it's her job to translate the letters, which she's kind of, pissed off at. Why does she get, she's the only girl in the group that gets stuck, translating the woman's letters. But during her translation, she uncovers some really interesting information and uncovers a hidden letter that no one's known of before. And now this next information is totally spoiler-free because it's actually in the synopsis here, but uncovering this information leads them all sort of into danger, because before we know it, Chris ends up dead, his girlfriend's catatonic, and Max is missing and a major suspect. Now she doesn't believe he had anything to do with it, and she's gotten a clue now, which is leading her to Prague to try and track down Max and find out what had happened. So I think the rest of the setting is going to take place there, but currently I'm on page 182, and it's really, really good. I'm really enjoying this. The manga I was reading was Blood Lad, Bind Up #2, and I'd only gotten into a few pages of it before I found out that my BookTube Manga Club had a new September read, and I decided to pick that one up, although it's not one I normally would read, and that is Sailor Moon. This is by Naoko Takeuchi. There's the name. It's about a girl named, and I should remember because they repeat this over and over again, Usagi Tsukino. Usagi Tsukino. Anyway, that's her on the cover. And she's 14 years old. She's in middle school. A really lousy student, always late for class. One day she trips over this black cat that's got this half-moon symbol on its forehead. And the cat later shows up in her room, and it can talk. And it tells her that she has these powers, and it gives her this special crystal that she can, access the powers to and go out and fight crime, and she becomes nicknamed Sailor Moon. And he says she has to go out and gather allies to help her fight these crimes, and in the course of that, look for this legendary silver crystal. Now, we don't know what this is exactly, but there's another group that's also looking for it, and that is the major focus, apparently, of this manga. And some of her other allies ended up becoming nicknamed like Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars. You kind of get the theme here. It's like every chapter we get reintroduced to them, which is rather annoying. Maybe if this was in a serialized format or something, and it came out every so often, but within the one manga, it's kind of annoying to every chapter. Oh, there you are. Yes, you're this, and I know who you are already. It's just frustrating to hear it over and over again. But like I said, I'm only about halfway through. There's some humor in it, which is kind of nice. Some of the illustrations are pretty good. Kind of like the cat there with the little half-moon symbol. But again, it's not my typical manga. I like something with a bit more action and stuff like that, but we'll see. That's basically what I'm reading this weekend, and so yeah, let me know down below what you guys are reading. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be my August wrap-up. So, see you then.